me what are the vectors we were working with in the last class? A and B. What was A? What was B?
Sir,
A
A
was
3i.
3i minus 2j plus 4k.
I minus
2j plus 4k.
plus 4k. So this is A vector. And what is B vector?
I plus 3j minus 2k.
Okay, I plus
3j
3.
minus 2k.
So these are the two vectors we worked with in the last class, and we are doing the A cross B today. And I discussed about the cross product yesterday with all necessary details. So today I will show you how actually do the calculation of cross product. So we actually use the matrix system. This is very simple. You put I, J, K in the first row, just I, J, K, every time I, J, K. And then you put the numbers with the I, J, K for two vectors. So the numbers are 3 minus 2, 4. These are the numbers for A vector. So you put the numbers 3 minus 2, 4. And then in the last row, you will put the numbers for B vector.
1,
That is
2.
1, 3, and minus 2. So this is the form is matrix, but you know this is the determinant. Okay, so you will find out the determinant. Okay, this is the just vertical line, not the bracket. So it is the determinant of the matrix vector, and then you will find the determinant of that vector. So what will be the determinant value here? It will be I. That means we are now choosing the first row. If you want to choose any other row or any other column, that is also possible. But I am just choosing the first row. So you will write I and then minus 2, 4, 3, minus 2. So it will be 4 minus 12. And then you will write minus J.
Minus j.
Yes. Minus J, and within bracket you will write what?
Minus 6.
Minus 6. Correct.
Minus 4.
Yes, sir. Minus
4.
6 and minus 4.
Correct. So this is the second part. And then third part,
Plus
plus K.
Plus 3 plus 2.
9. 9 plus 2.
Sir, 9, sir, 9.
9.
9, then plus 2. 9, then plus 2. So this is the last part. So finally it will come like minus 8i, minus 8i,
plus 10j.
and plus 10j. Yes, plus 10j.
Plus 11k.
And
Plus 11k.
Yes, 11k. So this will be the cross product, and it is a vector. This will be the cross product, and it is a vector. Okay. So this is how we find out the cross product of two vectors. So it's not complicated. It is easy because you already know how to find out the value of determinant. Is that okay? Up to this, it's all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now if you find the magnitude of cross product, if you find the magnitude of cross product, that means A cross B is a vector, and I am finding the magnitude of the cross product of this vector. So what will happen if I find the magnitude of the cross product of this vector? So you already know what to do, right? The cross product is already here. We have the cross product. So what will be the magnitude? You can easily do this. It is minus 8 then square, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then
Plus 10 square.
10 square.
plus 10 square, yes. And then
Plus 11 square.
plus 11 square, yes. So what will be the answer actually?
Sir, root over 157.
Root over 157. So it will be something like
150.
12.529.
Okay, 12.52. So it will be 12.52. Say 12.5. Just I'm writing only one place after the point. So it is 12.5. So this
Sir,
will be the, yes.
Sir, if I write only root over 157, it will be right.
Yes, it is also right. Okay, no problem. So what is the answer? That is not our main concern. I'm just showing how to do the calculation. So this is 1, 2, that is 12.5. And there is a meaning for this. There is a meaning for this. What is 12.5? So I will tell you what is the meaning of 12.5 in this case. Okay. Actually,
Sir,
the
answer will be wrong, I think.
Sir, answer
is
भूल
wrong.
है
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
60.1.
Wrong.
Okay. So let me.
16.88.
Okay. So let me erase this and then write it again. So what is the answer?
root over 285.
Root
16.88.
Yes, sir.
16.88. Okay, so it's 16.88
Oh.
or maybe 16.9. Okay,
Yes,
almost. So let me just write it like 16.9. Okay. So this is the value of the cross product vector, and it has a meaning. So what is the meaning of this? So the meaning is this 16.9 actually it has a meaning, and I'm writing the meaning now. Okay, so let me write the meaning here. The meaning of this 16.9 is the area of parallelogram with the sides A and so this will give you an area of a parallelogram. And what will be the parallelogram? The parallelogram will be with these two vector sides. That means, say this one is your A vector, okay, and this is your B vector, okay. Just as an example. So if you draw a parallelogram with these two vectors, this will be the parallelogram. Parallelogram means the samantarik, right? Shabab, your mic ta off karo. Is that okay? You understand this thing? Two vectors, one is A, one is B, and these are the two vectors. And then if you complete the parallelogram, that means there will be four sides. So opposite sides are same. So this side is also A, and the opposite side, this side is also B. Okay, something like this. So that will be the parallelogram. So if you think about the area of this parallelogram, that will be 16.9. And it is of course square unit. It is of course square unit. Okay. So 16.9 is the area of the parallelogram made by the two vectors given. You understand now what I say?
Yes, sir.
So this is the meaning of this 16.9. Okay, this is the meaning of the 16.9 here. That is. Okay, now if I divide the A cross B vector, okay, that is A cross B vector at the top, and I am dividing that vector by its value. So I am dividing that vector by its value. So what will happen? What you will get?
It will be, sir, unit vector.
Unit vector, correct. And unit vector means value is 1.
Yes, sir.
And what will be the direction?
-8i plus
No, so what will be the direction?
Oh.
How can you explain this? Say this is a Viva question. Okay, Viva জিজ্ঞেস করতেছে তুমি এই যে ইউনিট ভেক্টর বললা, it is correct. So unit vector means the value is 1 and there will be a direction. তাহলে ওই ডিরেকশনটা কোন দিকে যাবে? If you divide this by 16.9, so এটা একটা ইউনিট ভেক্টর, it is correct. কিন্তু এটার ডিরেকশনটা কোন দিকে যাবে?
Perpendicular to the
Perpendicular.
both of the vectors.
Exactly, correct.
yes,
Good,
yes.
very good. Faiza binte Enam, very good answer. So the thing is, you will say this is the unit vector, okay, in the perpendicular direction to both A and B. Okay, এটা ইউনিট ভেক্টর হবে অবশ্যই এবং দুইটা ভেক্টরের সাথেই পারপেন্ডিকুলার, that direction will be the direction of this unit vector. So this is the understanding. Okay, so if you want to draw তাহলে কোন দিকে ড্র করতে হবে? এই যে এরকম এরকম দুইটার উপরে পারপেন্ডিকুলার এইভাবে যাবে। So that is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, like that. Okay, so it is the understanding. Now I can talk a little on the projection because in the other class I did not do the correct calculation for projection. Okay, so that is all for cross product. Is that okay? Up to this, is it all right?
Yes, sir.
So let me talk a little about the projection. So if I do the
Sir.
yes.
স্যার এখানে তো আমরা এ আর বি দুটো ভেক্টর দিয়ে কাজ করতেছি, কখনোই কি স্যার এখানে তিনটা ভেক্টর হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা আছে?
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই আছে।
তখন স্যার আমরা এই কাজটা কিভাবে করব? এই যে ক্রস গুণনের কাজটা
তোমার যদি এ ক্রস বি এ ক্রস বি ক্রস সি এরকম, if you have 3 vectors then you do it part by part, so a cross b you find first and then this vector cross c. Okay, you do it like that. You can also think like, okay, a dot b vector, okay, and then bracket, then cross c vector. That is also possible. So no problem. So eta age by karo, then you do the cross. Okay.
Okay.
So this way it is possible. So let us talk about the projection of vectors. Okay, and for that actually we will go back to dot product again. So we go back to dot product again. Let us write the question. What is the question? Question is find the projection vector of A in the direction of B. So this is the question. So what is the question actually in this case? We will find out the projection vector, that is shadow. You already know what is the shadow. So let me just draw this. Say this is my A vector and another vector is B. So if let us take this first and then I will describe what will be the example if the angle is bigger. Okay, if the angle is bigger, that is this is my A vector and the B vector is going in other direction, the angle between two vectors is big. It is more than 90 degrees.
We are doing this math with this value A and B vector, right?
Yes, of course, with this example.
Okay.
So I will talk about this situation. I will talk about this situation later. Let me talk about this situation. In this case, angle is small. Okay. So what will happen? The thing is, there will be the sun. Okay. There will be the sun here. So you will get the shadow. So shadow will be on Oh no, not here. কেন না বলো তো? সূর্যটা এখানে থাকবে না, কেন না বলো তো? Because I have said I will find out the projection of a vector. তার মানে কি আমি তো b ভেক্টরের ছায়া বলি নাই। I have said I will find out the projection of a vector. You understand this thing? So the sun is here actually. Sun is here. So you will get the shadow of a vector. তার মানে a vector's shadow will be there on b vector. So what is the shadow size? Shadow size is this. This is my shadow. Okay, you understand this thing? And then that will be in the same direction of b vector, in the direction of b. So you have to find out the shadow of this. Is that okay? Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this angle is alpha, then what will be the shadow size? That size will be, this shadow size will be a cos alpha. A cos alpha. Clear or not clear? আমি এটা ডিসকাশন করছিলাম আগে। This will be the a cos alpha, that is the shadow of a. How the shadow of a? If it is not clear, then you consider this triangle. This is the 90 degree, right? This is the 90 degree. So if the triangle is called PQR, say PQR, I'm just name dilam, and then you know what is alpha. This angle is alpha. So you want to find out PQ, right? So what you will write for cos alpha? Cos alpha for this triangle, you will write PQ by QR. Is that okay or not? Sin cos theta mone ashe naki na? Okay, এটা আমি trigonometry বলতেছি, ভেক্টর নাম তোমাদের বোঝানোর জন্য, if you are not sure. This is the triangle, this is the 90 degree angle, so অতিভুজ কোণটা QR. Okay, QR is
স্যার কি আর অতিভুজ?
QR is the hypotenuse. In English it is called hypotenuse. Okay, so অতিভুজের English হচ্ছে hypotenuse. So hypotenuse, and what will be the PQ? That will be
PQ, sir.
base. Okay, what will be the PR? That will be the opposite. আচ্ছা, base না লিখে অন্য
Sir, area.
No,
Adjacent.
adjacent, yes.
Adjacent.
So আমি base না লিখে অন্য একটা ওয়ার্ড ইউজ করি, adjacent. Yes. কে বলছো? এনাম বলছো নাকি? কে বলছো adjacent?
Yes, sir.
তুমি বলছো, ওকে। সো বেজ এন্ড হাইট ওইটা ইউজ করা হয় কোনো কোনো সময়, আর এই অ্যাডজাসেন্ট অপোজিট হাইপোটেনিউস এই নামগুলো ইউজ করা হয়। সো এটাই কারেক্ট, দিস ওয়ান ইজ মাচ বেটার। সো ওয়াই নট বেজ এন্ড হাইট, ওইগুলো আমি এখন বলতেছি না। সো দিস ইজ অ্যাডজাসেন্ট। নাও দ্য কস alpha rule is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is PQ, hypotenuse is QR. So in this case, my hypotenuse is actually the A vector length. A vector length. So it is only A, right? And then you can easily write QR into cos alpha, and then this is actually PQ. So your PQ will come. So what will be the PQ? It will be A and cos alpha. So this is the A cos alpha I wrote in the upper figure. So what is the upper figure? This projection. So projection is A cos alpha. It I mean already directly. So A cos alpha is the length of the projection, and then you will find out the projection vector. So you will write, this is the thing. So you will write, okay, আমি মনে করো এটাকে একটু কপি করে নেই। Okay, so you will write, okay, so I'm finding the projection of the vector A. Okay, projection of the vector A, and in the direction of B, that will be A cos alpha, because A cos alpha is the value, and then that will be the unit vector of B. So unit vector of B means what? The direction will be B vector and value will be only 1. So this is the thing. Now you write down A cos alpha. What will be A cos alpha? If you think about the dot product, then A vector dot B vector is actually the A vector value and B vector value and cos alpha, isn't it? This is the formula for dot product. Is that okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
if
Yes,
this
sir.
is the formula, what is your A cos alpha? If you want to find this A cos alpha, what will be your A cos alpha? So A cos alpha will be A vector dot B vector. Okay, that is the dot product of A and B, and you will divide this by what? Divide this by what? B, only B vector, because in this case you can see A cos alpha is actually B will be go to the left side. So A dot B divided by B. This is the A cos alpha. Is it okay? And then you put the B unit vector. So what will be the B unit vector? That will be the B vector and the value of B vector,
Value of B vector.
right? So this way you can write. I mean, if you do not know cos alpha or A cos alpha, so you can just think it in this way, or whatever you can. If you directly find out A cos alpha, then fine, you can think, okay, this is my A cos alpha and the B vector divided by B vector value, B vector value. So that is also possible. So in any way, you can find out this projection. So all will be opposite. If you think about finding the projection of, if you want to find the projection of B vector, okay, projection of B vector in the direction of A. If it is opposite, then you will do the calculation in the opposite way. You will do the calculation in opposite way, right? So in this case, you will write, this is equal to, you will write A, no, not right, sorry, B cos alpha, right? That will be the B cos alpha situation. And then the unit vector of A. So this will be the projection of B in the direction of A. And in that case, the figure will be the sun is here, okay? And then you are getting the shadow of B on the vector A. So this will be the length, and then direction is A direction, like this. Okay. So that is the concept and calculation of projection. So I gave some of the questions like this also in the worksheet. So let me now talk about the big angle situation. If the angle is bigger than 90 degree, then what will be the projection? So if you want to find the projection of B, then the sun is here. If you want to find the projection of B, then the sun is here. So the shadow will be like this. So actually the shadow is on the A line, but it is in the opposite of A line. Okay, it is in the opposite side of A line. So that means it will be the projection, and the direction is this. So the projection vector will be minus. The projection vector will be minus. So that is the understanding. That's all. Otherwise, it is all the same. Okay, shadow on the same line, but the line is shorter. So we make it larger and it will be in the opposite direction. So the result will be minus 2A vector. So this is the concept. That's all. And the calculation technique is same. So you do this type of calculation all the same. This one or this one.